Blimey, do not adjust your monitors. You are seeing correctly. This is one of the Shanzhai phones I ordered. I got it this morning and I felt like a kid on Xmas morning. I was so fucking happy to get it. Well, this is the K66, the brandless Shanzhai I got from FocalPrice. Again, I'm pretty much amazed at how fast it came in. I'm still fucking waiting after DealExtreme, so if you're looking to buy one of those Shanzhai, word of advice, go to FocalPrice. They're much better. DealExtreme sucks. That being said, I will give you a quick tour of the phone. This will not be an in-depth review because I do not have a valid SIM card and I cannot yet test the phone's performance, that is, as well as its signal and all of that. I just wanted to give you a quick tour because I know a lot of you knew that I was waiting for this phone. This phone is actually very good looking, and I don't know if it's kind of hard to do justice to the scale, but in my hands this phone is very small. GSM nowadays is smaller and smaller, and this phone is really, really small. There's you can see my finger. Hello. Enough of that. You see the earpiece, and that little thing right next to it is a front-facing camera. That's right, this one has two freaking cameras. There's the screen. I'm going to show you briefly. I'll get to that a little bit later. Here is call for SIM numero uno and call for SIM number dos. You can place and answer calls on SIM card unos and dos at will. Just choose which one you want to use. Four-way D-pad with a middle key. This is awesome. There is the call end button as well as the power on, and SIM card number dos is also a soft key. Here is the microphone right there, and this would be a port for a carrying strap, I believe. On the back of the phone, ooh, shiny. Well, that's me. Hello. Here is some little vents. Truth be told, they hide speakers, and pretty large one. I'll show you them. 8 megapixel. That is a lie. This is a 1.3 megapixel or 0.3. I believe these are dual 0.3 megapixel cameras, so it's not really that great, but that's not the point. And yeah, this little back plate you see, that is freaking metal. I'm not kidding. It is metal, it's not plastic. Here's a look underneath. The dual speakers, as I mentioned. I assume this is a flash. I'm not sure. Here's the other camera. And there is SIM card number dos, and there is SIM card number uno as well, but this slot is unoccupied. And just beneath SIM card number dos is the trans flash or micro SD memory card. FocalPrice were generous enough to pack this one with a 256 megabytes card, and well, I appreciate that. I don't need it. Here's the battery. They look alike the battery, the Nokia brand battery I used in the Nokia review. It's about the same size, same thickness, everything. The only major difference would be the poles. The poles on this one are slightly different, so you have to use this battery and not Nokia branded batteries. Just gonna put the metal plate back on. Just give me a little second. Alright. Now I'm gonna show you the phone itself. SIM card number TOS is connected to a network, but it's not registered. SIM card number UNOS has no SIM, so no signal. The speakerphone is on. The battery gauge, I haven't charged it yet. This battery came with this much charge. Here's a look at the menu. Red somehow reminds me of Verizon. Call logs, missed call, received, rejected calls will go in there. Contacts, internet works at GPRS speeds, so speed-wise it is roughly comparable to IDEM. It is okay to check your email every now and then, but that's pretty much it. Tools, alarm, calendar, calculator, that kind of stuff. Message, multimedia, this was where the MP3 player would go. The video player as well, and the camera. I haven't played much with the functions, but I assume, well, I know this is the back camera. As you can see my clutter of phones right there. I'll test this a little bit later. Entertainment, that would be the ebook reader and the image browser. Yeah, who would want to read ebook on such a small screen? File list, this lists the file on the micro SD card. There's not much interesting on this one. Settings, call settings, phone, display, security, profiles, connection manager, I believe. Yes, this is it. Well, this is fairly standard menu. It somehow reminds me of Nokia menus or something. Well, that was the brandless K66 from FocalPrice. I know I've left out the signal strength and call quality and all that stuff, but like I said, this is not meant to be a full review. This is meant to be a quick video tour and my initial thoughts on the phone. Some of you might remember that I was waiting for this one, and well, it's here now, and I can tell you that it's going to be a pleasure to field test because I really like this phone. It looks different than everything else. I mean, really different, and that's what made this Shanzhai phone so attractive to me. Well, that was the K66. More to come, I promise. This was just a quick tour. Hope you enjoyed it.